you know, a smartphone. Don't say a smart person, smartphone. No, smartphone. And they're killing people for a phone. For a phone. Not just out in the world. There's folks in the church. Phone. And it's a sin. The bishop spoke about it yesterday. It is a tremendous sin that have infiltrated our church. Because people, your children, my children, all of them would do it. They put all of their business on Facebook. And you see them talking all that crazy talk on Facebook. And then they come into church in the choir, singing everything. On Facebook. And they think because they delete it off, when you put that, you put on your face is all over everywhere. You're on Facebook. Well, the only place you need to have your name, if you want to say something right, have your name. Make sure your name is written in God's book. But they do this, and they say a lot of little junk. You know, I'm on Facebook, but I just read some stuff and I delete 99% of it. I don't think I answer 5 things on Facebook. I don't. I use it for advertising. But do you understand? It was a purpose, but it wasn't for what they're using it for. For sexting or whatever they call it. Taking a picture of your body in the nude and sending it to somebody. You gotta be an idiot. I ain't watching out, they're an idiot. That's what they are. You're gonna take a picture of your body and show it to the world. Even the first thing God did, he said, who told you you were naked? And God got some fig leaves and put some clothes on them. And here you are, 22,000 years from now, you're a fool enough to take a picture of your own self and send it to the world? Facebook. And you put it out there. And sometimes I'm telling you, parents, thank God that all my children are out of my house. They're grown, gone. I'm glad. Because I'd hate to be raising a child right now in this generation. I'd hate to be raising a child in this generation. Because the parents are letting them be in a room by themselves and they on their computer. They know how to get all that junk off of there and they get all that stuff. You come in, they can move it just like that. You don't know what they're doing. They go back to little cartoons and everything. And then you leave out of there, you don't know what they're doing. We need to get back to God. We need to get back to discipleship. We need to get back into the Word. And we need to pay special close attention to our children. This is a generation that we're training to replace us. And how do we want them to replace us? Do we want them to replace us? And then the other thing, you know, and I was glad yesterday that Bishop hit on that. Bishop said, and he said it, and Porter was there, Bart was there, Ella Williams was there, and somebody else was there. But he said yesterday, he said, listen, we got a young generation coming alongside us. He said, if you are a man, then dress like a man. Dress like a man. We are accepting stuff, you know, this little tight clothes that they got on, these little bebop shirts and collars open and all that stuff. Yeah, that's all right for the bebop folk, but you're not a rapper. You are a child of God. But we are accepting this stuff. And they're getting worse and worse. And then you got preachers doing it, bishops doing it. You know, they want to be cool and all of that. You know, but we watched one bishop when he started changing, coming out, stopped wearing the tie. The next thing you know, they had a big lawsuit against him. Y'all ain't gonna talk to me. Because when you become like them, you're going to act like them. If you're saved, you're saved. No clothes don't make you saved, but if you're saved, there's a certain way that you dress. And there's a certain way that you act. Your character goes before you. The Bible said it's better to have a good name than great riches. So you ought to think about your name. Your name is out there. Somebody's looking at you. Somebody want to get saved, but they're looking at you. Somebody want to go God in their heart, but they're looking at us. Peter and John said, look on us. Look on us. So if they look on us, what are they going to see? They're filling up the churches for the generation. They're filling them up. Filling them up. Homosexual preachers. Lesbian, filling them up. Filling them up. They know they're homosexual. Don't make no difference. Because they say, well, God knows he made them like that and it's going to be this way. I am not a homophobic. God knows I'm not. I can't be. Because my granddaughter is. And maybe some others. I'm not a homophobic. But I just can't preach nothing but the truth. I got to preach against adultery. I got to preach against fornication. I got to preach against a liar. Because God said it's wrong. God said it's wrong. And if God said it's wrong, I'm just the voice of God. I'm just a resounding what God said. So don't get mad at me. See, God, I didn't say it.